Hey guys, it's Calvin, also known as Romer, and this is The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time and my return to Hyrule. And I have some weird news today, actually. As you guys know, I'm not very used to recording emulators. I've been talking about this. It's been kind of like a learning process of like recording computer stuff. It's something I never really do. It's always usually console. And for some reason, my audio just kind of effed up, and I can actually probably play a sound clip of what the audio sounds like, but it basically just sounds like static. And I don't know what happened during the recording, but the actual recording of the episode turned out great. After I finished about 10 minutes, or so around 10 to 12 minutes of it, I was like, I best check on the video just in case, and I was like, oh, this is perfect, but the audio is the thing that effed up this time. So I'm doing post-commentary just for the first few minutes of this. I didn't do much. I finished the mask quest, of course, and got the different masks that were actually pretty interesting. Also, you might notice that I do have a full, I have a very big rupee bag, and one of the things about the big rupee bag is that I went off and I got a bunch of Skatulas that were kind of like things that I wouldn't find interesting watching, like going back to other dungeons I've been into and other places I've been into. I don't think it makes much sense to record those on camera. I really don't. I just never thought it made much sense. And same with the 4 heart pieces I got as well. I didn't see the actual merit or point of putting you guys through me collecting heart pieces that I've already passed by in the game so far. But that's besides the point. I'm very happy with how this game is going. I'm very happy with the lengths I'm going to, and it is sad that I wasn't able to like show you my blind reaction, because it was actually like a really cool quest. So yeah, first of all, of course, we give the spooky mask to the kid in the graveyard. I was actually very interested by this kid in the graveyard for many reasons, but one of the main reasons that was that I thought that they were talking about Dampe, but they're actually just talking about this kid who kind of like wants to be like Dampe in a way, kind of wants to be friends with him, and kind of has this this kind of love for horror in a lot of ways. And I was very happy to see some like little character like that I would probably have never met. I didn't meet in the first game. And he's just there like wanting this little spooky mask that you have on your face. And he literally gets the mask so he will look a little bit older, so he can go on like the adult rides equivalent of Disneyland in the graveyard, which is actually kind of cool. To me, it's kind of cool. I actually think it's a very interesting character. After that, he gives you a full price, which actually I found very interesting, because I'd like to learn more about who his character is, because he gives you full price for the mask without any trouble, this kid. And you can go off then and sell the mask back to the happy mask salesman. Of course, the last mask that he gives you to sell is the bunny hood. And it's not really a mask, but like I guess technically it is. In Majora's Mask, it will become one of my favorite masks in the game, for sure. But basically, the bunny hood we had to give to the Running Man. The Running Man is a character who I didn't encounter in the first game as well, which is kind of upsetting. That I didn't get to show my initial reactions to it. But what I will say is it wasn't crazy. I knew he existed. I've seen like documentaries on him even, like in videos. I'm going to put that documentary and video on the Running Man in the description below if you want to see it. It's actually a very interesting one. It's Can You Catch the Running Man? And you actually be very interesting with the findings of that video. I think a lot of people might be actually would underestimate it even. But yeah, we gave this guy the bunny hood. He like he reacted probably appropriately for him. He's definitely a thespian. He definitely likes attention. So when we gave it to him, he was very, very happy, and it actually makes his character a lot more interesting to know that he was actually into this type of stuff. And I quite like this. I quite like this whole quest in general, and especially like stuff like from the Running Man. The Running Man was a really cool character. I understand later on we can race him. And it's something I don't think I did in the first game. I think if you watch the first game, you probably find me racing him, or like challenging to a race and then just like letting him run off. Because I was like so focused on the main quest that it wasn't even funny at that point. It was just like, I just have to get this main quest done and that's it. Like I just have to get it done. But yeah, like a really interesting side quest. I missed 2 parts of it, of course, on for your guys' enjoyment. But I did enjoy it, and I did like the little masks you get in. They were freaking creepy. I took the GERUDO mask with me, only because I thought, maybe I could use this at some point. But as I got older, I went to the GERUDO Fortress, which was the last part of the part I recorded. I literally just got caught in the jail cell. I made a little bit way through and got the chest in the game. But at that point, I've not even seen a carpenter. I've not even like saved one of the carpenters. And I haven't really done much at all in that area whatsoever. I hope this like makes sense, me doing post commentary instead of just like doing Like I don't want to, because the thing is, like, mishaps will happen all the time. We're dealing with electronics and stuff that, like, it kind of has like a mind of its own at some points, so it's gonna happen like on a regular basis. So I thought that instead of like, I don't want to say regular basis, like, so I thought instead of like actually just like being like, oh guys, it's gone, I would just talk over the video instead, and if I lose audio, and just do that instead, you know what I mean? It kind of makes more sense to me. Let's get into the video where we're about to go through Gerudo Fortress, which I actually remember pretty crystal clearly. Like, I was like, not crystal clearly, but like pretty clearly. Another thing I should say very quickly is that the arrow will be on the screen for some of this video again, and I'm sorry it happened because I said I was going to like just click the box, but I forgot to actually click the box, and I actually thought I was very smart. I was like, okay, just slide the arrow off the screen, you know, it will be gone for the whole thing. And then I remembered that I started being paranoid, and like I kept clicking off the recording just to check if the audio was still recording and if the video was still recording, because I didn't want to have another mishap and then mess up the whole thing. In future, I'm just gonna click the setting that like clicks off the arrow. I should have done it before this, but I didn't. I'm gonna try and put like a little tiny PNG over it, maybe like a head or something, and maybe it might be less annoying than an arrow, but we'll see. And again, I know this whole series has been just one problem after the next, but it's probably been the most unusual series that I've done, but I'm glad to be finally getting back into the swing of things. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed, or at least was able to get through that post-commentary that I did before this. Now this fortress in general is something that I actually kind of remember very well, and there's one of those reasons that like, it's kind of like, if you ever remember kind of a struggle that you went through. I was caught here just recently because I went the wrong way, but I truly believed, I think that we can do this. I think one of the best ways we can go first, and I remember this so clearly because I was struggling so much with this area the first time I went through here. But we have some arrows, and I forgot that arrows can literally just knock the crap out of these guys. Knock the absolute crap out of these guys if I can here. And like then I think the best way to go is through here first. In all honesty though, I'm probably gonna unequip the big orange sword, only because I feel like it doesn't do anyone a good. It's not a good idea for me to do this at all. Are we in the first? We are. Here's the first cage. Okay, the first carpenter. Hey you, young man over there. Look over here, inside the cell. Hello? I have no idea where you come from, but you must have a lot of guts to make it past all the guards around here. All of my fellow carpenters are in prison somewhere in here. If you can get us out of here, we'll repay the favor somehow. But be careful, there's sure to be Gerudo guards somewhere around here. Whoa, watch out! So if I remember correctly, it's just a matter of like, you know, it's a real sword fight. It's a good sword fight. I remember liking these parts of the game more than like many other sword fights in this game. Of course, like I'm an Iron Knuckle man myself. There's a hit. Again, I don't remember exactly how to do this. I think I'm probably thinking more of the Phantom Hourglass fights, like with Limebeck's girlfriend, like, you know, or like not girlfriend, girl he like effed over pretty badly, but still pretty. I still think he liked her quite a bit. Also, it kind of makes sense that we're using the Master Sword. Like, it would kind of be upsetting not to use the Master Sword there, like, every once in a while, you know, we are playing a Zelda game. Hello, you wanna come? Oh, nice hit. But I remember these fights just being really fun. I remember it being a break because, again, as I was saying, the reason why, like, I remember this place relatively well, is because of, is honestly because I like struggled through this place, and it's not because like, oh, it's so difficult. It was like literally I'd never played this, my first Zelda game, and I was lost. I did not understand the concept, still didn't understand the concept of like this type of exploration, you know? I was like, why is there so many doors? Did you come here to save me? Oh, that's just swell. I'm Ichiro, the carpenter. We're really interested in joining their female group, but they locked us up like this just because we're men. We don't care about the Gerudo anymore. Okay, that's like fair play to you, man. Fair play to you. Like, fair play to you. 3 of my fellows have also been captured, so please help them escape too. I'm going home now. I'll see you, buddy. Like what? Like the thing is, like they're pretty good. The Gerudo people at like at exploration. I think so anyway. Like or like at capturing people that are exploring. I should say, not like they're exploring. So my question would be like, would they not just get caught as he leaves? Like, would they not just be like, hey you, like get back here? I think we go through here. We'll go through here anyway. Oh, this means usually that there is someone like patrolling up here. If you can actually see it here. Yeah, you can see it there. Oh, and we can duck here. The crates are actually very good for ducking. Man, this is bringing back memories. And like the thing is, like I know for a fact I'm gonna do it way better than I did last time. But there's still this feeling of like, maybe I should be doing a little bit better. Okay, so she's gone. She's patrolling. I want to make sure that I know her patrolling route, guys. I'm sorry for this, but I want to make sure that I know. Like you know, like again, if she comes back and does the same thing again, then we're fine. And by the way, I hope the audio does sound better. I made some improvements to it. I got a new thing for it. I hope it sounds good. And also, you can expect a new Nintendo series coming in the next week, by the way, guys. I don't want to be like... Wait a second. Do we go... Oh, I got caught. Okay. Yeah, I should have been more careful there, but that's fine. So, I've said it before, but I actually have like a very big respect for a lot of cultures in this game. I think a lot of people will talk about like, oh, Calvin, what about the Gorons? But like, I like the Gorons too. I just think that like when it comes to like my favorite cultures in this game, there's no doubt about it in my mind that like the Zoras and the Gerudo are some of the most interesting to me. But like, especially the Zoras. Like you guys know I love the Zoras, and that can say, I know that can say a lot about someone's personality, and I don't want to be that guy that's like, like I like the culture that's like looks down on other people, you know? I don't want to be that guy. I wonder if there's a tell, because I know that they do a big spin attack, don't they? Which like can like... Which can like... Is that it? Was that it? But like I blocked that. I think the spin attack like I'm thinking of is actually unblockable. Like you can't actually like... You can't actually block the spin attack. Is that it? I think that might be it. There's like one spin attack that knocks you the fuck out like completely, and like it doesn't even matter what you did before. Is that it? I think that might be it. And she's going for it. She's going for it now, which like is wise, because like if that's the move that you can do it. And I'd love to like do a whole video series on like my favorite races in Zelda, and like what, and like, and I think that the main thing that people always like misconstrue is like that joke I had when I was playing Twilight Princess, where I was like, ah, man, the Gorons suck. Like, fuck the Gorons. And I thought I was being funny because back then I honestly thought that like negativity and like was the funniest thing in the world, and like you gotta be like, you have to be negative about everything, you know? So I was like, and even though I didn't want to be negative about the game, as you know, I'm very positive about Twilight Princess, I was like, okay, so I'll you know, praise everything I love about this game, but I'll pick one thing to be negative about. So that means people will be like, oh yeah, this is a channel I love. But then like I quickly learned like through that playthrough, and you can see it that I was like, okay, no, I'm just gonna be myself. Like, fuck it, I don't give a shit anymore. So I think we have to go up to this ramp here. Like, yeah, I like it's there's 4 carpenters in here, and I think there's one major like final boss area. Oh, there's like a vine thing here. I'm trying to remember where exactly we have to go. Do we have to go down through the vines here? Okay, let's go in here. Let's go in here and just see. I remember like visually where I have to go. Oh, here we are. We're here in a... I remember visually where I have to go, but I don't remember, I don't remember, like, if you get it, I don't remember the actual directions, kind of, but I remember, like, being lost forever and then finally finding, doorways, so. It would be very nice to be able to do this today, and I think I will be able to do it. I also want to do the other thing, was it the GERUDO, oh, hello, my lovely lady. And like I do wonder, like, as well, like the creator of all these characters, which like I'm not entirely sure who actually created each of these characters. It could have been, you know, any number of people that like, and I know that like Zelda is a collaborative effort, and it usually is like. So like I don't really want to like name names and be like this person created this and this person created that. But like the different races in this game, like, are something special, right? Like it's something that like most other games didn't have at the time. Especially in like a 3D space, of course. You know, like there's no really games in a 3D space. Like there was like, to an extent you had it with games like Spyro the Dragon, who like had different worlds that all had different kind of like feels to them. But they were like more there for, I think, mechanical reasons rather than like for gameplay reasons, rather than... Oh, shit. To me, like, this stuff is actually the exact thing I kind of love about, like, about games. And, like, you know, a lot of people might say, like, it's kind of like something we've grown past, which is the whole, like, go back all the way to the start after you did die. But, like, I feel like it adds stakes to the fight. It means that, like, when you're fighting, you're probably not gonna, like, there's chances are you as like a player are probably not gonna you're gonna do your best not to mess up the fight, is what I'm saying. You know, you're not gonna take the character that you're fighting lightly, is what I'm saying. It seems as well you can like stop her right before she does the hit. See, right before she does her big jump, it seems that you can actually get a hit on her. Or at least that's what it seems like. So now we saved another carpenter. I think that we're gonna be, you know, saving quite a few carpenters. Just so, like, I think there's like... Is that the third one we've saved? I think that's the third one. Or is it the second one? It might be the second one, actually. No, it's the third. Who knows? Who knows? I'm starting to get those vibes where I'm like, one more worker still pretty... Yes, we've saved 3. Okay. We're pretty close then. We're pretty close to the end of this, this fortress, which is kind of sad. I like this place a lot. I'm trying to think. I think we can go back up here. I think we can go back here because there's so many places we haven't actually been to. I think we have to go back up like if I remember correctly. I'm probably wrong again. I think we can actually go back up the vines and go through the door up here. Right? No. Oh no, we came out the door over here, so we can go through here. But is there not another, there's another door over there that I should check out as well. Oh god. Okay, let's try our best for this. Let's try our best to do this. Is that the only guard in here? Let's get out of here as quick as we can regardless. Let's get out of here as quick as we freaking can regardless. Like, I don't know, is there something in there that we can get? I know people probably go like, Calvin, like, maybe you should have like, you know, maybe you should have like, you know, been fucking smart about it. I'm trying to think here. I think it's down here. It's either down here, because up here is where... Okay, so I already got that chest, so I think that's what this platform is for. I think you're supposed to climb up here to get the chest up here. Yeah, okay, so let's go through this door over here. Hey, Navi! How's it going? Is this where we have to go? Oh god, imagine if it wasn't. Imagine if it actually wasn't. Oh! Oh shit, okay, no. Okay, I'll go back in. I think that there's definitely gonna be someone patrolling. And I'm gonna have to, like... Okay, guys, so there's someone patrolling here, and I'm trying to get the exact best shot. The problem is if they turn around, I'm pretty much in trouble here. So, is that a good? That's a good shot. Okay, let's go for that. As soon as we see the weapon, I'm gonna shoot. As soon as we see any glimpse of her, I'm gonna shoot. I'm just gonna shoot her head off. If I see any glimpse of her, I'm just gonna shoot. Where are you? You're actually kind of worrying. Oh God, no! Tricked me. Okay, let's try this again. We have 4 arrows. We're doing good. Oh my God, I got it without even looking. That was planned. That was a planned shot. Well done, me. You can all clap in the comment section below if you would like. Here's the last cage. Let's go. Hey, you. Okay, so I'm assuming now we're gonna have to fight like. Is it now that we have to fight the other one, the most powerful Gerudo of them all? I haven't even touched upon, like, I think, like, yeah, you know, I think people were telling me, yeah, Ganon is a Gerudo, so. And, like, I think they say it in this game as well, he's, like, an evil Gerudo, so. There is a very interesting concept in this game at work. Let's do what we did before, let's lay the heat on. I don't know how many of you guys watch like Game of Thrones though, but like I don't know, this always kind of reminds me of like not only Game of Thrones but like Lord of the Rings as well, like Tolkien. Like it reminds me a lot of that as well, like these type of different cultures. Hello. Oh. Okay, so I'm actually like here right back at this girl, and she's actually been giving me quite a thrashing. Believe it or not, I've been able to get a few hearts from like on the way from like fucking like each time from like pots, but for some reason I was really unlucky on my way here with pots. I don't know what was. Maybe it's because I've already collected a bunch of them and stuff. But like it just doesn't like, you know. I just have to watch out. I have to not lay the heat on so much. I have to watch out a bit for the big spin move, because I think that's like. That's exactly what she's gonna try and do, and rightfully so. Like, you know, that's the one move that like can beat me no matter what. It's gonna knock me the frick out, hit me with the scimitars, you know. Also, one of my favorite weapons ever. Kind of don't want to die here. Just kind of, you can hear the concentration through the screen. Basically, you can hear me not wanting to die. Oh, this is making me dizzy. There we go. Okay, good. Yeah, so I got a trashing. I think I got like only like 1 heart on the way here, like out of like little chests, and like it was actually freaking treacherous, like. Hello. I was afraid you were going to forget about me. Now I'm free. Thanks. I'm Shiro the Carpenter. For rescuing me, I'll tell you something interesting about the desert that I overheard the Gerudos talking about. They said in order to cross the haunted wasteland, you'll need the Eye of Truth. The Colossus on the far side of the wasteland. Okay, now I'm going to go back to my tent near Gerudo Valley, so drop by sometime. You may find something helpful there. Bye. So yeah, I think now we either fight one final Gerudo or we become... Yeah, okay, I've seen your fine work to get past the guards here. You must have good thieving skills. I used to think that all men besides the great Ganondorf were useless. But now that I've seen you, I don't think so anymore. The exalted Nabooru, our leader, put me in charge of this fortress. Nabooru is the second in command to the great Ganondorf, king of the Gerudo thieves. Her headquarters are in the Spirit Temple, which is at the end of the desert. Say, you must want to become one of us, eh? Alright then, you're in from now on. Take this. With it, you will have free access to all of the fortress. I will say though, it actually is like very cool that like they actually do give us enough hearts to actually like survive this place at least, like, cause like, again, like, it's hard to get a trashing from these guys, but they're like, I actually got trashed, and like if I had any less of hearts, it would have been a bit of a problem. So guys, I'll see you guys very soon. I'm gonna probably do the shooting range in the next one, and then after that we're gonna probably, I know, in the same one, we're probably gonna be able to go to our favorite place in the whole world, which is the Haunted Wasteland. Is that what's called, the Haunted Wasteland? I think it is, yes, yes. But now we can do whatever we want! Oh no, that's not.